What's up, everybody? Welcome to it. It's 4 p.m. on the dot, which means it's time for you to tune into the best youth show in the land. Ekse is the name of the show. We're coming to you live from the beautiful city of Cape Town. Mtshela joining us, known as Bootflicky.
Bootflicky, so I cue the Black Rose right here. And of course, thank you for tuning in. And we're going to be with you just up until the hour of 5 o'clock. And of course, Namhlanje, it is Wednesday, so we're speaking everything science. And we have a couple of interviews that are lined up. So we're going to take you through that lineup in just a bit. Awanke, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm I. Introduce yourself,
My
man.
name is Awanke Dulaze. Just Awanke Dulaze. I know though I was teased earlier. People think I actually have an AKA. I do not. When you see me in the street, it's just Awanke Dulaze. Like she said, we have everything science today. We have students from CPUT. She goes by the name Nyameko as well as Kanyisa. We're part of the top 10 students who are part of the Cube 2, which is the most advanced African non-satellite. So I'm very interested in hearing more about that because I don't know what that is.
That sounds cool, man. I cannot wait to see it in studio.
I want to find out what a nanosatellite is.
Definitely, I cannot wait to see that. And also on the other side, we're joined by amazing singer and songwriter Craig Lukas. He said to tell us more about his upcoming album set to be released in May. And also we have our resident scientist, Dr. Fanelwa, tell more about the highlights of the African Science Leadership Program, which she attended among 20 amazing scientists from 11 different African countries.
Yes, and of course, you know that science is not just indoors, it's not just in the lab, it is outside as well. So we have people from the Adventure Lifestyle Show. We have a representative, Cassidy, who is going to come tell us about their weekend that they're going to be planning and having on the 5th and till the 7th of April. And basically, this is for outdoorsy people that are there to showcase their work, and so you do want to stay tuned for that, because definitely we're going to be chatting to her. Do you know what else we have?
Tell us.
Are you guys taking part in the big walk? The Cape Town Big Walk.
It's always amazing. I would love to as well, actually.
Okay, so fun fact, today is the last day to register, because definitely tomorrow we're going to be having a representative that's going to come and tell us all about it. And for those of you that don't know what it's about, you do want to stick around for that.
Well, that sounds amazing. That's all we have for you right here on Ekse in a nutshell. To make sure you follow us right now on social media at Ekse_live on Twitter, and of course on Facebook at Ekse on Cape Town TV, hashtag Ekse is the show to be. But right now, let's check out what is Melkaya saying about science and technology. We'll be right back.
Masinamkele kudesika yendaba zenzululwazi nobuchwephesha. Pilisi entsha yokucwangcisa yabantu abangotata ipase uhlolo lokhuseleko xa abantu abangotata abasempilweni beyisebenzisa kanye ngosuku enyangeni. Izikolo ezimbini zophando ebezihlola lichiza zingqinile ngelithi le pilisi ikhupha imvakalelo ebonakalisa ukuba umsebenzi wokucwangcisa wabantu abangotata iyawenza. Isigaba sokuqala seziphumo beziveliswe ngomhla wama-24 kwinyanga edlulileyo kwindibano yaminyaka le ebibanjwe eNew Orleans e-Endocrine Society. uStephanie Page oyiprofesa yezamayeza kwidyunivesithi yaseWashington ebekhokhelela iqela lwenze oluphando ebesebenzisana noprofesa wezamayeza ophuma kwidyunivesithi yaseCalifornia eMelika. Nqa kulesibini iqela lenzululwazi elikhuphe ingxelo yokuqala eqinisekisiweyo eAfrika ebizwa ukuba yi-parasitoid telenemas. Le ngxelo ibonise ukuba singakhona isixhobo sokulwa inkitha yeminyika ebeka emngciphekweni uqokelelo lokutya luchaphazela izigidi ezingama-200 zabantu. Ugqirha uMark Kennis oyinhloko ye-risk analysis ne-invasion ecology kwi-Center yezolimo ne-bioscience i-CABI ngamafutshane eSwitzerland ukhokhele iqela labaphandi abaphuma kumazwe asixhenxe abathi i-telenomas remas iveza ithuba elihle lokukhutshwa kwechiza lizobulala yonke inkitha yeminyiki eAfrika. Abasosayensi bathe le nkithi yeminyiki ibonakale eCote d'Ivoire, eKenya, eNiger nalapha eMzantsi Afrika, kwaye basebenzise uvavanyo lwe-DNA abayenzele kwiilebhu zase-CABI ukuqinisekisa oku. I-Natural History Museum eseLondon ithi ezi species zibalulekile ekujongeni indlela kungazanywa ukuphelisa le nkitha yeminyiki eqikelelwa ukuba iyabonakala kumazwe ali-12 ase-Afrika, futhi itshabalalisa umbona. Loo nto yenze ilahleko engangezigidi ezingama-20 minyaka le. iDyunivesithi yasePitoli ivule iFuture Africa eyindawo yokwenza uphando oluzinhlobo-nhlobo olujolise kwisayensi, ubuxhakaxhaka kunye ne-innovation elizothi lijongane nemingeni emininzi ese-Afrika. idyunivesithi yasepitoli ithi ifuture africa izodibanisa abaphandi ababuya kumazwe ngamazwe futhi yenze ubuhlobo nabantu abaphuma kwiinkalo ngeenkalo ukuze basebenze kwiiprojekthi ezizozisa utshintsho kwiingxaki ze-socio-economic ezinegalelo kuphuhliso olufanelekileyo eAfrika. Le Future Africa yakhiwe yaba nendawo ezigabaleleyo zokwenza uphando, abantu bencedisana, indawo yokubambela iinkomfa ezinkulu ezinobuxhakaxhaka besimanje-manje, kwaye kukhona nendawo yokuhlala abafundi abafunde bayityekeza. Kukangako ebesinako namhlanje mawethu, de kube lixesha elizayo kamnandi.
Yes, kamnandi mawethu, kamnandi Melikhaya sinika indaba ze-science and of course technology news, proudly brought to you by Ekse. Hey, awuyazitsho Melikhaya.
Shout out to UP, I like what they're doing. Shout out to Tags, you're doing a great job.
Yeah.
And the side effects, I want to know about the side effects.
You want to know about the side effects of the pills?
Yeah, because I'm considering them. So side effects, yeah.
I think, guys, each and every pill has a side effect, so let's just...
Either way.
Yeah, either way.
Yeah, but is it severe side effects or not? And
I
then
think
can
that
take
also
them.
depends on your own body, because also remember, people are not affected by the same things in the same way.
Yeah.
So even things like allergies and stuff, like small stuff like
Definitely.
that. So just example.
But I'm glad that as long as the pill is going to cure something
You know?
in our body, that's all what matters. But right now, kwinqaku lokugqibela nangu uvusina uvamani esithi
Inhliziyo.
I don't know the song.
But wait, before we go to the music
Yeah,
video,
before we go to a music video.
before we go to the music video, what is a fun fact you guys know about science?
Fun fact that I know about science is that the sun is always there, the earth is just rotating.
Everything is made out of atoms.
Yeah, what do I know about science? Nothing comes to mind now. I don't know. Wait. Atoms, I know of, they react to...
He knows
don't
nothing
know.
about science. He literally knows nothing.
Did you do science
the
in
black
school?
rose.
I actually did.
What science did you do?
What science did you do?
I did. I fell in love in science. I told you guys about this. I loved science in high school, but then Indlala caught me and I fell in love with economics.
So Imali is not there by the
I'm
science.
trying to be
He's
a
trying to tell us
billionaire.
basically
I want to know what one amazing funny fact you know about science.
I don't actually know, but I'll probably find out with the next interviews because they're going to be telling us exactly what science is about.
Welcome back to Ekse right here on Cape Town TV. To Sonke, taking you all the way up until 5 p.m. Well, I've got some exciting news for all the excited and amazing Cape Townians out there. Grab your running shoes because the big walk is taking place this coming Sunday on the 7th of April. Where and when? Well, it's a Sunday opposite the Cape Town Stadium. Distances are 5 kilometer, 10 kilometer or the 8 kilometer run. Time is 6:30 a.m. for the 8 kilometer run, and of course 7:30 a.m. for the 10 kilometer run and 8 a.m. for the 5 kilometer run. How you can register or how you can enter, you can of course enter online via web tickets, download an entry from our website, which is the Big Walk website, and of course entry fees is 40 rand, and all the money that you use to enter will go towards a certain charity. So it's not coming towards me or Zile or whatever. It's going towards a charity, and of course registration closes today. So do what you're gonna do to make sure you're part of the Big Walk. And tomorrow we're gonna have members of the Big Walk right here in studio to give us more insight and more details on how you can be part of this amazing run happening right here in Cape Town this coming Sunday. But right now on the Yellow Couches, I am very excited because Craig Lukas, who once entered The Voice and he blessed us with his voice, is joining us right here on the Yellow Couches. Man, I'm very excited to have you. Welcome to Ekse.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
It's a pleasure. Everyone was so excited in the studio when we say Craig Lukas is come the Yellow Couches. People were like, which one? Like, there's only one Craig Lukas. Let's talk about The Voice.
Yeah.
We were introduced to you through you entering The Voice essay, and you blessed us with your incredible voice. We fell in love with you. How has been the journey like since the end of the competition?
It's been crazy. It's also funny you mention that because Craig is such a common name, and in high school there were like 10 other Craigs in my grade. And there's probably 5 other Craig singers in Cape Town also. But it's been incredible. I never sang before The Voice.
Wow.
Unless you couldn't. I wrote songs, but I had really bad stage frights. I could never get onto stage and sing.
Yeah.
And so what I did is I studied finance, and I was just going to be an accountant or something. And so the voice is very new for me, and I entered because I've been watching the show for many years, and you sort of notice from the audition, people just get better. I was like, something must be happening at these shows that are making these guys better week by week. And so I entered just wanting to learn and wanting to get better and wanting to be able to get on a stage and actually sing my own songs, which is what I get to do now. And that was the dream. Because on the show, you obviously sing cover songs. But the dream was to sing my own music, and the voice made that possible for me.
And speaking of your own songs, you recently performed at the Jazz Fest on
I
that
did,
stage.
yeah.
How was that experience?
It was absolutely incredible. So I did the free concert on Wednesday, but then also the actual Jazz Fest on Saturday. And I was intimidated at first because I was like, they're proper jazz
Big
cats
stars,
there. I mean,
yes.
Shaka Khan was there.
Yeah.
And I didn't study music. I've only been doing this for a year. And I was like, what am I going to do to stand out and also just not look like an idiot? And it's been by far one of my favorite shows. What I went and did is just, what I like doing is really small shows like Cafe Roo, all those 100 seats, so I can tell people about the songs and how they came about.
So it's
I was like,
intimate.
I did exactly the same thing at Jazz Fest. I was like, there's 1,500 people, but I'm going to treat this as though there are
It's
only
5
100. I'm going to talk a lot of nonsense. I'm going to tell you how the songs came about and what the songs mean to me. And I think people really appreciated that.
But people appreciate it when you actually come from a genuine place, because that just shows people when you're writing your songs, you're actually being yourself.
Absolutely.
Wow. So you've collaborated with the likes of Paxton.
Yeah.
Firstly, how was that experience? And two, who are some of the other artists that you see yourself making collabos with?
Collaborating with Pax was incredible. We're really good friends, and she's from Bishop Lavis. I was born in Elsie River. My mom's from Elsie River, and we lived quite close to each other. Actually, we didn't know each other before, but I mean, it was so surreal that somebody from Elsie River and Bishop Lavis won these massive competitions in the same year. And people, when I won The Voice in July, and Idols only ends in December. So everyone was telling me, we've got to check out this girl Paxton, right? Which I did, and she messaged me one day. She's like, she really loves Smother. She'd love to do a cover of it. I was like, you know what, no. Like, let's not do a cover of the song. Why don't you jump into studio and actually jump on the track? And I mean, her voice is incredible, and I think she took the track to another level. And then we did a follow-up song on her album called Battleground, which is like the part 2 to Smother. And it's just been so much fun. We're good friends. I think it's nice having somebody in the industry that you can relate to so much. We grew up the same. We both won talent shows. It's like we went through exactly the same things.
So beautiful.
Earlier you mentioned that, I'm sorry to cut you off,
No.
that you studied economics. I want to know how you use that now in your career. Because I know a lot of people, when I tell them I'm an inspiring presenter, okay, I am now, but they always say, why don't you study journalism or media? And I studied entrepreneurship, and I major in marketing, so obviously I'm a brand, and then so and forth. And for you, how do you use economics in your career?
Look, at the moment, not so much. I'm actually struggling a bit. I think the music industry is very different to normal industry, and so I'm struggling. I'm not struggling, but I'm in the process of learning all about the business side of the music industry. Initially, I thought that just writing good songs and singing good songs was enough, but it really isn't. There's so much else that goes on, but more than anything, like particularly so I did a PPE, which is economics, politics, and philosophy, and I think it's taught me to write really good, like really well. It's taught me to write in a more poetic manner, and it just made me more aware of the world. And I say that, but no matter what you study at university, it just teaches you to think. So you could study marketing and end up doing something so different, and that's the way it usually is. People start studying one thing, but they end up doing something different. But you learn to work hard and you learn to think. And I think my degree did that for me. It made me aware of the world and what's happening, and just I think that goes into my music, and that makes people relate to it a bit more.
And it will come in handy. I want to say to everyone watching right now, I feel like we're saying this passing and we're saying like we don't care. We do care. He won The Voice South Africa. like, come on, guys. I feel like we're just saying like he won.
This is a big deal. You won the whole competition.
That is
it's
huge.
a whole competition.
I want to talk about your upcoming album that you're set to release next month. Tell us about that.
So it might not come out next month. We're actually in the production process now, and with the first album, we only had a month. So I won The Voice, and it was like an album must come out in a month. And we went in every day, and we had to write a song a day, and we didn't have a lot of time. Where now I don't have a set date, and so I find myself going back to studio all the time and changing things because I just want it to be the best like version of itself. And the music is incredibly personal. I've written it over about a year, and just everything I've gone through, I am able to be more honest in my music now. And so I think it's just taking it to the next level. So I want the production to match that. But I'm extremely excited. I think it's even better than the first album. And
Who
I can't
have
wait
you
for it to be out.
collaborated with in the album?
Nobody yet for the new album, and it's quite hard because I feel like I'm still in the beginning stage of my career, and I almost want to establish who I am as an artist first. And you tend to find by adding somebody big onto a track of yours, you almost get lost in it. And I don't want the song to do well just because it features somebody really big. And I want it to do well because it's a good song and because I put the work in. So I'm not sure if I want any collabs just yet, but it's not. It is a possibility.
I was
That's
just asking for
bold.
a friend of mine. She's
That is very bold, but also you mentioned some of the difficulties that you've, like the fact that the music industry is not as lucrative as people think it is and compared to the others. What is maybe like the biggest challenge that you faced in the past year as you've been upcoming?
I think the one thing is just the uncertainty. I love being certain, and I was really good at my job because I was working before where I find with music, I don't have a lot of control over a lot of things. You can release a really good album, it doesn't mean it's going to do well. And so I've also now, so early in my career, got to start thinking about what else can I do other than just singing. A lot of people go into fashion, or they're going to presenting and acting, and it's scary that you've got to think that far, but it's not as lucrative, and you can be really big for like 2 years, and after 2 years, it just stops. So you've got to start thinking about all these backup plans, and as something I'm not very good at. I like knowing what I'm doing, like in a month from now, and that doesn't happen for me at the moment. So it's just struggling to gain control of everything. But I think having a good manager and having a good agent and just having a good support system, even of your family and friends around you, just to keep you grounded and keep you steady and make you realize, okay, this is the path that you're walking on, and this is the path you must continue on.
Thank you so much for joining us. Unfortunately, we've run out of time. But wow, these chats are so nice, guys.
I know.
We've run out of time, unfortunately. And of course, right now, we're going to have a word from the Department of Science and Technology. So check it out.
Inclusivity in Olympiads and competitions should embrace both rural and township communities. During the 2018 conference, the issue of getting our STEM Olympiads and competitions technologically based was strongly raised by many delegates. We have entered into collaboration agreements with provincial departments of education. The Western Cape is one of the 3 outstanding provinces. We have been collaborating with the Cape Town Science Centre because the Cape Town Science Centre opted to play a leadership role in promoting coding in collaboration with one software company, SAP. So we support that project and we continue to support it. We are working very hard towards getting all the science centers in the country to host coding initiatives for the learners in the various provinces.
And just like that, we're back right here next saying we're to song Mandela at SciTech Wednesday right here on the show. We're talking all things science and technology and news, and we have amazing guests on the yellow couches. But right now, join us on social media at Ekse_live on Twitter and of course on Facebook, Ekse on Cape Town TV. I feel like when Facebook asisifundo zabo apha on TV. Well, what about now? We're about to do that. I've got Ubantu Crazy B Buswana. I said, hey there, I'm Bantu, a big fan of the show, and I'm an upcoming artist all the way from Emilnatin in Cape Town, doing the most. I like that. With every performance that can come my way, I would like to perform on your show because all the artists they are awesome, and I believe my music will speak to a lot of people through CPT and of course South Africa. If you would like to be part of the show and perform right here on stage, send us an email at ekse@capetowntv.org and you might find yourself performing right here on the show. Well, another one from Usushi Ola Qinga. It said, good evening, I want to ask if I want to perform and at the same telling people what I want to do, steps do I take? Well, I just said right now, at ekse@capetowntv.org, do what you gotta do. But right now, on the yellow couches, a very, very interesting woman is joining us. Tell us more about an upcoming event taking place on the 5th to the 7th of April. Is, of course, the amazing Cassidy Clarke. Welcome on the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's a pleasure. Your event is taking place from the 5th to the 7th of April.
That's correct, yeah.
What can people expect who are going to attend the event?
Yeah, so we actually had to do a weekend pass because the weekend is just so packed with activities. Okay, so first and foremost, we have interactive exhibitions from the likes of Camp and Climb. We have Specialized Tigerberg, Tiger Wheel and Tire, Moby Homes, Thule Outdoor and Adventure Gear. So those are just some of the exhibitors to expect. And then we also have the Hive, which is this awesome outdoor area which has Lamu the Landy and Sunshine Cinemas. And in there there'll be interactive talks and workshops throughout the whole weekend, and the whole thing is solar powered, which is amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. And then we also have a kids area. There's gin and tonic on tap, there's beer on tap, and there's really an epic artist lineup.
Okay, so speaking of the artists, please relax. Speaking of the artists, who are the people that can sort of showcase their stuff? Is there a specific age group?
No, there's no age group for the artists. Yeah, but we do have a lineup already lined up. We've got the likes of Anne Jangle, Warrinks, we got Bestie Bros. We've got so many artists. And sorry, one last thing I want to add for the show is, like, it would be terrible for anyone to miss the Friday night show.
Okay.
So we've been on site the whole week and setting up and whatever, and watching the sun go down over Mirandale Wine Estate has been spectacular. And so Friday night is the only night show of the whole event. Like, if you miss Friday night, you can't have a night show. And you can grab a cold gin and tonic, watch the sunset, listen to the artists, and then all the exhibitors will be exhibiting their night gear. So it's the only chance for people to see the night gear of the exhibitors.
Why
Really
look at me
important.
every time she mentions beverage, they're like,
We didn't mention beverages. Your throat was...
talk about the adventure lifestyle show.
Yeah.
How did this amazing, brilliant concept idea come about?
Yeah, so the Adventure Lifestyle Show is all about promoting living an active, outdoor, adventure-driven lifestyle. And the show aims to provide a platform for exhibitors and visitors to interact with one another, and offers everything from adventure-driven activities to outdoor gear. And it's actually the brainchild of Melissa and Lee. And Melissa and Lee are driven by, adventure and living the adventure. And it's been their passion and their hell-bent determination that's brought this event to life. And just encouraging people to live life to the fullest and live the adventure.
And then a lot goes into all of this. What are some of the challenges that you faced?
Sure. The challenges that we've faced has been having this be the first year event. It's been quite difficult, well, not difficult, but challenging, creating hype and build up for an event of its first year. But with the exhibitor list and the artist lineup, we're pretty sure this is going to set the bar quite high for next year, where we actually aim to do Cape Town and Joburg.
That's huge.
Yeah.
So this is the first time that you guys are doing it. In terms of numbers, how many people are you expecting?
Sure. Well, we still have exhibitors knocking at the door, asking to put stands up. So there's so much interest there. And then in the spirit of Cape Town spontaneity, we can't exactly tell how many people are going to be walking through the door, on the day. Tickets are on sale, at the door. So we've got a really great amount of ticket sales and feet through the door already. But we know that Cape Town is notorious for people wanting to do things on the day.
And also I feel like this is such a nice initiative because it encourages people to actually go out there and be active. How important do you feel like this initiative is?
It's so important. I mean, with us glued to our screens and controlled by material, instant gratification, I think it's so important that people are encouraged to get out, look up, look around and take part in all that an adventure-driven life has to offer. So I think it's really important. And because you can bring your whole family, you can be doing this with your whole family and provide promoting an outdoor lifestyle with them.
So there's different sections for different activities for different people of the family.
Yes, so we actually have a supervised kiddies area. Kids under 12 are free as well, which is amazing.
Which is great.
It's me.
Yeah, so kids under 12 are free, and you can kind of leave them in the kiddies area. There's a climbing wall, there's an upskill course. Yeah, so there's a whole kiddies section, encouraging them to get off their tablets too.
Yes.
I know that you mentioned that you would like to also go to Joburg and also Cape Town next year. I want to know, what's your 5-year plan? Where do you guys see yourself in the near future?
Sure, so yeah, definitely Joburg, and nationally, we'd like to do a lot more shows nationally.
That would be great.
Yeah, it will be, and like I said, we've already got exhibitors booking for next year.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, in 5 years' time, we really hope that we're encouraging everyone to live the adventure and live their best outdoor lives.
Yeah, how do you source the exhibitors who showcase their work in the event? Is it people come approach you, or do you approach people?
So Melissa and Leah are part of a bigger group.
Yeah.
So they've had a lot of connections with outdoor exhibitors, also just because of the lifestyle they lead.
Yeah.
So they've had good connections, but through word of mouth and through all our marketing,
Yeah.
we've also attracted a lot of
Yeah.
exhibitors who, like I said, are now even booking next year's spots.
Yeah.
So it's been word of mouth, industry connections, and then through our marketing efforts,
Yeah.
we've actually just generated a lot of interest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this
That's
is like the
amazing.
response from the audience has been, yes, let's go.
Literally, yes, let's go.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
been amazing. Yeah.
What do you hope for people to achieve? What do you hope for people to take away from the event when they attend this day? Because it's the first time in Ekse, you're planning to expand to cities like Joburg, which is very huge when it comes to exhibition. What do you expect us as the attendees will take from this event?
So there's a lot to offer at the event.
Yeah.
So like I said, on Friday night, there's exhibitors showing off their night products. During the other days, there's exhibitors showing off like Camp and Climb have a huge stand for just camping and outdoor equipment. And so I think that the take-home message would be like, there is so much more to do than you think there is.
Yeah.
Like get out, get active, and like just take this amazing journey called life and flip and live it. Like that's the take-home
I
message.
feel like how you, I like how you
I feel
are
like
actually.
I want to go as
Inspired.
well.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah,
I'm there
guys.
already.
Like
How can people get these tickets?
Also that.
yeah, so tickets can be bought through the website. So entries to the mountain bike challenge
Yeah.
for the Saturday and the trail run on the Sunday can be bought through Entry Ninja on our website.
Okay.
And entry into those runs and those challenges gains you entry to the show for that day as
Wow,
well.
yeah.
Okay. And then for your day pass, it's 80 Rand a ticket. You can buy it through Quicket or on the website. And you can also buy a weekend pass for 150 Rand. Like I said, you want to do it. There's a lot to see.
Yeah.
That's also through Quicket, or 150 Rand also gets you a family pass for 4 for
That's
the
so
day.
beautiful. Did you guys run any competitions sort of leading up to the...
Yeah, there are still competitions running.
Okay, what is that? Let us know. People win tickets to...
Okay, yeah, so there's tickets that can be won. I believe you guys are running your own
Yeah,
competition.
actually, we
Yes,
are running
definitely.
our own competition. If you'd like to win tickets, double tickets to the competition this upcoming weekend from the 5th to the 7th of April, all you have to do is follow us and tag us, and of course, follow them on their Facebook page at Adventure Lifestyle Show, right? And of course, tag them and tell us why you think you are the best candidate to attend this amazing event. If you answer answer that question, tag them and tag us, you will win the tickets tomorrow live right here on Ekse.
Amazing. You want them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
So quickly, the event is happening this upcoming weekend. Tickets are available. It's 80 Rand. Mention the prices again quickly for our people at home.
So it's 80 Rand for a day pass.
Yeah.
Tickets can be bought at the gate as well.
Yeah.
And 150 Rand for a weekend pass, or 150 Rand for a family day pass for 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Clarke, thank you so much. It was an honor having you on
It
the
is
show.
such a
And good
pleasure.
luck with the event. Remember, guys, if you'd like to see more of this event, attend this upcoming weekend. Let's support events around the city of Cape Town so that they can grow and go to Joburg, PE, Kimberley, around South Africa. It's about time, man. It's about time.
Also, people
we
need to
grow.
get off their phones.
Yeah, the
Get off the
phones, man. The
phone.
phones. Hashtag the
Like
Adventure Lifestyle
after
Show.
at 5 p.m. you need to go on the internet and go book your ticket now.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. But right now, guys, where are we off to?
Where we
To
off to?
Dr. Fanelwa right now, who was at the science exhibit.
Okay.
So let's check it out.
Ukufika kwam apha ndifumanise into yoba into engamandla ebangela into yoba abantu bangasebenzi kakhulu kuba abantu abangabafazi abazizona scientists banexanduva lokuba abakwazi uqinisekisa into yobana ekhaya nasemsebenzini ikhona indlela abanosebenza ngakhona. Into eyenzekayo ngoku uyofumanisa uba umntu usebenza kakuhle emsebenzini, uyanyuka emsebenzini, ifemeli yafa, okanye ifemeli iqhuba kakuhle emsebenzini, izinto zihambe kakuhle. So ndinomnqweno nokuba kubekho ikhaya labantwana emsebenzini. umfazi xa efuna ukuncancisa umntana wakhe uyajikela nje angene kwikamera yesibini ancancisa usana lwakhe akwazi uba aphinde asebenze kakuhle. Ngaloo ndlela nesiqinisekiso sokuba izinto zingalula ngoku umntu anganomdla uba ndifuna uphangela, ndifuna uba yisayentist engumama and ndizawukwazi noba mandiye emsebenzini nomntana wam. Okwesibini, xa ndibe ndicinga uba sinalo apha eMzantsi Afrika ukuba izikolo zethu primary ne-high school azinandawo apha abantwana banokwazi ukwenza khona izifundo ezibele. Okwesibini, ndicinga as uMzantsi Afrika sinoxanduva loba izikolo zethu mazixhotyiswe, and ngotsho ndithi mazixhotyiswe ngee-labs ze-science. Ngaloo ndlela uyofumanisa into yobana abantwana bethu bazawuthi baxholiseke xa bephuma esikolweni bafike eziyunivesithi nasezikholeji benamandla, benendlela, benee-techniques, benazo nee-skills abazinidayo uba bebe-scientist. Lesifumanisa ngoku into yoba kukho indlela yoba abantu bayathetha ukuba asinazi-masters, asinazi-PhD ezigradyuwethayo kwiiyunivesithi zethu, and unobangela waloo nto kukuba izikolo zethu azixhotyiswanga. So xa ungakwazi umbonisa umntana into omfundisayo uzawuba nomdla njani into yobana makahlale kwelo candelo uzawube umcebisa uba makahlale kulo. So sinoluxanduva as uMzantsi Afrika opheleleyo into yobana senze sure into yoba izikolo zethu zixhotyiseke. Njengoba besenditshilo into yoba umbono wam kukuba asikube kwilali esemsebenzini ezokwazi apho oomama bakwazi uncancisa, bakwazi ukuhlala nabantwana babo, bakwazi futhi usebenza. So ndingathi uqinisekisa into yobana loo ngxaki mhlawumbi uba mayikwazi ukulunga kukuba sibize i-psychologist. I-psychologist zibaluleke ngokuba zizawukwazi uthetha nomphathi walo mfazi, zikwazi into yobana makubekho uthethwathethwana phakathi komama kwaye nomphathi uba umphathi akwazi no-understand uba kwenzeka ntoni ngoku nokubaluleka kwale ngxaki okokuqala. Okwesibini, ukusebenzisana nemibutho yoomama nabantwana, imibutho leyo esebenza noomama nabantwana malunga noba umntana ukhathalelwa kanjani. Abo bantu babalulekile ngoba funeka bekhulise aba bantu bazawugcina abantwana xa wena umntu omama uphangela emsebenzini. Okwesibini, xa sithetha ngoxhotyiso lwezikolo zethu uba makubekho iilebhu, kubekho izinto abantwana bakwazi ukuxhotyiswa ngazo thuba lemfundo, ndingathi okokuqala urhulumente kwamacandelo ahlukahlukeneyo ngorhulumente, ndingathi mna ubakhuthaza uba mabathathe imali yabo bayifake kwimfundo esezantsi kunoba bayifake kwimfundo engentle njengoba sibona ngokuba kuthethwa ngee-masters nee-PhD. Kodwa kumntu ucingayo into yobana kukho abantwana baseprimary nasesecondary school abangenamali, abangenazilebs apho bazokwazi uzixhobisela khona. So okokuqala. Okwesibini, kwakhona ufumanisa into yobana uba ibikhona imibutho ekhoyo enabantu abanomdla nothando lwesayensi uba ndibabize ndithi izani sinale ngxaki, izani nina kwi-skills zenu, izani nina nolwazi lwenu lwee-subject, izani izokwazi ukuxhobisa abantwana. And ufumanisa uba ngamaxesha amaninzi imibutho ayifuni mali, ifuna nje unceda. Abo bantu babalulekile ngoba intliziyo yabo isendaweni. Zimbini iindaba ezitshisayo okanye iindaba ezibalulekileyo endinothi ndirhalela uzibona xa sizijonge iAfrika phambili. Okokuqala, eyokuqala izawuthi isifundiswa eziphulileyo eMzantsi Afrika, eyokuqala leyo. Eyesibini, abantwana ekhaya litsha bafundiswa ichemistry ngesiXhosa, but obviously ngelo xesha lizabe likhona ke igama le-chemistry lesintu. Sinomnqweno otshoyo uba lizabe likhona igama le-chemistry lesintu. Umnqweno wam.
Very informative insert by Dr. Fanelwa. Thank you once again for making time for us. I know she was here the other day and I learned so much. Right now, though, it's time for us to communicate with you guys. Please continue sending in those hashtags. Snalo's about to read some of your tweets right now.
I must say, so many people on Facebook and of course on Twitter want to perform right here on the show. Well, as I said earlier on, send us an email at iamlama@capetowntv.org or at iamlamamoon@gmail.com or at Ekse@capetowntv.org. Use all those emails, send us your song, and of course, you might find yourself performing right here on Ekse. And also, as I mentioned earlier, on the Big Walk, the Cape Town Big Walk is taking place this Sunday, the 7th of April, kicking off close to opposite the Cape Town Stadium. I've got people get on Facebook actually commenting about the event and actually feeling very excited, and I'm also excited about it. I've got Priscilla Van Boom saying me, and my 4 sisters and my 2 sisters-in-law with their husband and of course children are gonna be there next week, Sunday. Yippee! I know that's a lot. That's like a huge family. And then I've got Utania, Samantha, Oliver say, yay, we'll be there at the big walk. Thank you to Ekse Live. And of course, Corin Ermas saying, thank you so much, Ekse, for Cape Town Big Walk info. I wish everybody that's taking part of the best and enjoy it. And the last one from Fatima Ori saying, how do you guys become a studio audience on the show? Send us an email at ekse@capetowntv.org and you might be joining us as a studio audience. But right now, back to the yellow couches to find out more from 2 incredible engineering students all the way from CPUT.
Yes, that's right. I mentioned earlier that we are joined by CPUT engineering student, and that is the case. And we're here to talk about the most advanced nanosatellite that is, and I want to learn more about it. I was actually expecting something bigger than this.
I was waiting for something big, and then you guys came with this, and I was like, okay, I can take it home, Mos.
And it opens. By the way, this thing opens. I know my camera crew thought I broke it. It opens, guys. They're going to tell us more about this. Welcome to the show, gentlemen.
Hi.
Okokuqala amagama enu, and then also nenzantoni nistudisha ntoni.
Mna ndinguKanyisa Mtshela, ndisuka kwitown encinci ese-Eastern Cape kuthiwa yiQueenstown. Ndifunde eCape Peninsula University of Technology eBellville campus, lapho i-engineering faculty yethu ikho. So ndenze i-electrical engineering, ndiye ndaqhuba from undergrad, national diploma, BTech, ndathi ndatyhala ndayotsho ku-masters. So yes.
Nifundile, yes. Now good.
Nyameko, Royi, suke Qonce. Basically ndifunde the same.
Same thing.
Yeah,
so
same
electrical
thing.
engineering.
Yeah.
Okay, i-nanosatellite for abantu abangayaziyo yintoni?
Basically nanosatellites it's like as ubona like
Okay.
indlela incinci ngayo ne. Basically nano is 10 to the 9th.
Okay, so
Yeah,
it's tiny.
Yeah, it's something small. Like you get big satellites which are like 1 ton and then they are huge, like 2-story houses and stuff. That's where you get your DSTVs and all
Okay.
that. Yeah, those are the big satellites, like geostationary satellites. The nanosatellites, basically, it's the tiniest of that of those items. And then basically how it came about to siqale le program. Back in 2008, Professor Fanelwa and what's his name? And the minister back then, the deputy president, I think it was Mlambo Ncuka. Yeah, and the French president visited us. And then we wanted to start something unique in the electrical engineering department. That's when we started the FSAT program. And then from there now we had to have something, a niche area, like we call the niche area, something that we specialize on, which was like satellites. But now South Africa financially, you know that we're not there with the big guns. So now we had to focus on smaller things that we can do, build and build. Yeah, we can actually build. Because financially, I mean, to build a big satellite, you spend like billions of rands. Yeah. Whereas for this one, it's compared to that, it's only like $1 million or so. Yeah.
This wait, ukwenza lento,
Yeah.
the process yayo like is it cost around $1 million.
Yes, it costs around $1
Una
million.
insurance yokula.
But you know, okay, maybe I should clarify something. These are just models. These are
Prototypes.
3D models.
Okay.
It's something that we usually, like the guys, when they have a lot of time in their hands, they will sit in the lab and then they would try to replicate the real
the
thing.
actual-
Yeah, the actual thing.
Okay.
Actually, when you see the actual thing, I mean, the components that go into
It's a
the
lot,
research that
Would be
goes
that one.
into. Yes. This one is sort of colored, but you can see that it's got, yeah. If you look, let's say, take the camera, the K-line camera.
Okay, I see it.
Yeah, that's
I
the
see it.
K-line camera at the bottom. But it's not the actual camera also.
Not the same one that we have in
Yeah, when the satellite, that is just a replica of what the satellite looks like. Yeah, yeah. With these modules now, with this one, open one, at least you can pick up each and every subsystem that is on the satellite, yes. That is currently on board the satellite, yes.
Lento, why was it developed and what is it
Yenza
that it do?
ntoni?
What do you do with it? Why was it developed?
Okay, there's i-purposes eziyi-2.
Okay.
Eyokuqala kukhangela inqanawe ezihambayo apha zifuna uthathela inhlanzi zethu
Okay.
illegally. So ke ngoku the satellite iyakwazi ngokudetector ngofumana i-signals from inqanawe ezo. Ikwazi ubona ke
Bayenza ntoni.
ibone ikwazi udetect.
Okay.
And then umsebenzi wesibini ke ngokube icamera lena ke yona ke iyakwazi ubona imililo kwindawo ezi-remote.
Okay.
Apho abantu bangazukwazi ukufikelela kakhulu kuzo. So iyakwazi udetect and then information ithunyelwe kwi-authorities abakwazi uresponda ngokwabo.
Oh wow, this is beautiful. And then i-satellite yenu niyibize Cube 2 ngoba
Ilandela ku Cube 1
Okay.
owalaunchwa ngo-2013
Okay.
ngoNovember. So yona yeyobonakalisa nje i-technology enje possible. Ziyakwazi ukwenzeka izinto kwaye ne-radios ezidevelopwa kwase-CPUT eBellville kwazona kuba zazidevelopshwe kwaCity ibonakalisa ba zakwazi usucceed imission ya successful yaphumelela and these radios sizisebenzisa nakulena ke ngoku uZaCube 2
Ngiyabona ba uCPUT uchazekile bentoni zenayo ngokufuna unenze i-contract banize nezinto
Kunyanzelekile.
kanjani kanixelele more ngezinye i-project enizozenza.
Okay, basically, mandithi uZaCube 2 it's sort of a technology, what you call it, technology demonstrator. So basically, we were showcasing the technology that we are capable of developing.
Sure.
And then from that technology now, like for example, with this one satellite, when it passes the ocean, then we get all that data from the ships. That data from the ship, it's only one satellite that captures that data. What happens now when the satellite is on the eclipse, which is like you can't see it from the earth. Like South Africa basically can view it. So now it's on the eclipse, so now we can't really. So now with now a constellation of satellites, now it changes that. Like for example, one satellite, it goes around the earth, LEO, 500 kilometers altitude. It goes around the earth for 1 hour, 30 minutes, roughly. Yeah, that's an estimate. And then now, if the satellite comes over South Africa, we only have that short time, 15 minutes. Yeah, and then it goes past the ships. It also has that short time, like roughly 15 minutes, to collect all that data. But now with the constellation, you have 3 of those. Depending on how you structure the constellation, then you have more data now coming in, feeding into OSIMs, feeding into all the, what you call it, stakeholders in government, DIA, the Department of Fisheries, and yeah.
Okay, so just real quickly before Sinyak Banyande, Ninze electrical engineering, and this is the result. Is Ndozi Bonakala, okay, this is going to be helping us. How important is it for Abandona by understanding imfundo to this caliber is able to get you to these places to do these things, to open up waves?
Into yokuqala ebalulekileyo ufuna beqinisile apha ku-maths ne-science because izabanika i-foundation i-foundation ezaba right for uba bahambe bayisebenzise apha ethubeni naphambili apha baya khona.
Inkosi kakhulu guys, wow. Ndingagcina le. Andifundi gcina. Ayongamanyani Jenna. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
The problem is that some other people are going to call us also to explain how.
It's fine, we understand. Otherwise, for now, Goku Sizao catch a breather and we're going to go to an ad break. Siyabuya ngoku. Yes, of course. We have come to the end of the episode. Thank you so much for joining us. And if you missed out on what was happening today, of course, it is Wednesday and we're doing SciTech Wednesday. But of course, like I said, if you missed it, 7 a.m. tomorrow, 263 DSTV right here on your TV screens. And of course, keep on interacting with us on our social media platforms, Ekse on Cape Town TV. And of course, that number to dial 021-448-0448. Keep that conversation going. Where are you guys going now? Where are you guys going?
Definitely class.
You
I'm
class?
always going to class, yeah? Yeah.
What's the time?
I do
What's
class
the
at
wait,
Me
wait.
too. I think I'm going home to sleep, guys. I have nothing else to do after the show.
Okay,
I'm
I'm
going to
going
entertain you for the next hour. And of course, a quick reminder, guys, the big walk is taking place this upcoming weekend, the 7th of April, which is a Sunday. Buy your tickets, 40 rand. All that money goes towards, of course, a certain charity. Registration closes today. And of course, if you want to attend the Adventure Lifestyle show happening this weekend from the 5th to the 7th, all you have to do if you want to win those tickets that we're giving away, follow us on social media, like and follow us, share our page at Ekse on Cape Town TV, and of course their page at Adventure Lifestyle Show. Like the page, share, and answer this question: why do you think you are the best candidate person to attend this show? And you might walk away with a ticket announcing tomorrow live right here on Ekse.
Yeah, that's exciting, yeah? She
Very
actually
exciting.
sold the event to me. And
What
Yeah,
do you
I
mean?
was-
I'm
I
ready
was
to
attend.
go.
She
Otherwise,
usually do
we
that.
need to go now on the internet and go book our tickets. So, otherwise, we're closing off with a music video. It is Youngster CPT. Uri
Young from Rubik. YVR. Titi. Power.